Welcome back to the Prediction Pod, everyone. We have the best game of the week coming up for you guys in the week 4 of the NFL 2023 season. We have the 3-0 Miami Dolphins traveling to upstate New York to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are 2-1. They both blew out garbage teams last week. Let's get into some of the previews of this incredible game. I wish it was the Sunday night game, especially because Aaron Rodgers is out for the year. Let's get it started. Miami had one of the most lopsided victories in NFL history last weekend against the terrible Denver Broncos, winning the game 70-20. Tua went absolutely off, 23 for 26, passing 309 yards, 4 touchdowns with a 155.8 rating. Holy shit balls. And then they ran the ball really well too. The Dolphins ran 43 times for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns. Devon Achane and Raheem Mostert both had incredible games. Achane, 18, 203 yards, and Mostert had another good game, 13 carries, 82 yards, and they both had 57,000 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill was Tyreek Hill, 9 catches, 157 yards, and a touchdown. He's pretty much unguardable right now. All these teams who are trying to put him in a zone, he's going to find the holes in the zone, and all these teams who are doing man-to-man, they're going to get torched, so you got to double cover him. That is your only choice, and let someone else on the Dolphins beat you. The defense for the Dolphins was also pretty solid last week. They forced 2 fumbles and an interception against the lowly Denver Broncos. After the first quarter, the game was pretty close, and then, man, the landslide happened. Whew, man, I don't know what it feels like to be a Denver Broncos fan, but I'm sure they're walking on a ledge. Okay, there's some big questions for the game. Will Jalen Waddle play this week against Buffalo? They're really going to need him in this game because I think the Bills are going to double cover Tyreek Hill. So they're going to need someone else to step up, whether it be the run game or somebody else in the passing game. Hopefully Waddle suits up, but we'll see. And if Waddle doesn't play, look for Tua and the Dolphins to rely heavily on the backs catching balls out of the backfield. Buffalo also joined the blowout party last week. The Bills absolutely crushed the Redskins 37-3, and they sacked quarterback Sam Howell 9 freaking times. And they had another big blowout the week before against the Raiders, and they lost week 1 to the Jets. I mean, the Bills haven't really played anyone good yet, so we'll really see where the Bills are at after this Miami game. Josh Allen last week against Washington went 20 for 32, 218 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The stat line doesn't look super great, especially because Washington isn't very good. The Bills ran the ball pretty well, though. 33 carries, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns, led by James Cooks, 15 carries for 98 yards. Josh Allen spread the ball out really well against Washington. He completed passes to 9 different receivers. Diggs went off, 8 catches, 111 yards on 12 targets. So far this season, the biggest star for Buffalo is that defense. They sacked Sam Howell 9 times, forced 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions. Absolutely insane. I mean, it is Sam Howell, and it is against the Washington Commanders. That stat line is not going to hold up this week playing Miami, but they need to get after Tua. They need to disrupt him and then double cover Tyreek Hill. If they can get into his face and disrupt Tyreek Hill, they have a chance of winning this game. What Buffalo needs to do is go back and watch the tape from the New England Dolphins game from week 2. New England did a great job containing Tyreek Hill. He only caught 5 passes for 40 yards on 9 targets. Watch that tape. Figure out what kind of coverage. Are you going to do cover 1? You're going to do cover 2? Or are you going to do man? You got to figure out what defense works. Do you want to mix it up a little bit? Do you have one of your corners kind of trail him around the field? Look at that tape. Figure out what Belichick did, because he's great at taking away teams' number 1 weapons. I would mirror that strategy for sure for Buffalo. The corners and safeties for Buffalo have graded extremely well all season, but once again, they played the Jets, they played the Raiders, and last week, Washington. Not very good offensive-minded teams. This will be their first big test, so let's see if that Buffalo defense can hold up. One thing that concerns me in this game is that the Buffalo Bills were not very good at stopping the run last week against Washington. Running back Brian Robinson had 10 carries for 70 yards, and if you're giving up 7 yards a clip to a team that runs the ball as well as the Miami Dolphins, it could be a long day for Buffalo. And I think this is a great area for the Miami Dolphins to attack the Buffalo Bills. Everyone thinks they're going to attack them down the field with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, but I think the best way to beat Buffalo is to run the ball down their throats, and this can set up play action for Waddle and Tyreek Hill down the field. If Miami can run the ball, 35 times, 40 times in this game, they will win for sure. Both Miami and Buffalo haven't played really good teams yet, so this will be a good litmus test in the AFC East and the AFC in general. This could be a potential AFC championship game between the Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. This is going to mean a lot to both teams. Whoever wins this game is going to swagger into Week 5, knowing that they might be the team to beat in the AFC. I'm predicting the Miami Dolphins to go on the road and get the victory 27-24 Miami. Let me know in the comments below who you guys think is going to win this game and what is the best strategy for each one of these teams to get the W. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you on the next pod. Peace.